My name is Lydia Middleton. I'm the Dean and Director of the Office of Black Student Affairs. And again, I am so excited that you are here to see your graduates walk across the stage, give some acknowledgments. We have an exciting keynote speaker. And I'm just going to share a little bit about the ceremony itself and some housekeeping items. So first of all, Black graduation is a Claremont College's tradition that allows us to recognize the accomplishments of graduating students of African descent from all 7 colleges. This afternoon, we are celebrating recipients of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master's Certificates, and doctoral degrees from Harvey Mudd, Pomona, Pitzer, Scripps, Claremont McKenna, Claremont Graduate University, and Keck Graduate Institute. We are also celebrating the unique contributions of faculty and students who were nominated by their peers in recognition of their significant impact on the Claremont College's communities of African descent. We will also hear from our keynote speaker, who is Pitzer College class of 2018, with inspiring and challenging words, 2013, who has inspiring and challenging words for our graduates as they move forward in their journeys. So every year I share some house rules for our lovely audience of friends, family, and community who have joined us today. So you will be able to meet your graduates after the ceremony in the courtyard. All the tables and chairs that you saw outside, that is for our lunch celebration, so you'll be able to take photos, sit with your graduates. We also have a special receiving area for the Africana Studies Department. I'll remind you again at the end. So those of you graduates who are Africana Studies majors or took courses in the department are welcome to, say some farewells, take some photos, give some hugs to faculty members in that department, alongside our keynote speaker, Tyreek White, who is a published author and who is giving away signed copies of his book, We Are a Haunting, to graduates of the colleges. So if you come over at the end of the ceremony, before, during, or after you grab lunch, we have 2 receiving areas, one for you to get a free book, and the other is for you to say farewell to your faculty in the Africana Studies Department. As you know, there is a professional photographer here. This is David. Hi, David. I know. David's like, please don't pay attention to me. David is going to take some beautiful, beautiful photos of your students. You are free to use flash photography, any kind of photography here. We're a very laid-back celebration here. We want you to have a good time and be able to, acknowledge this moment for you and your family. So feel free to take pictures throughout. If you do need to step out, we would like you to go to the overflow room. There's a live stream room next door, rather than sit in the area where we serve lunch, only because we have some catering things set up. But you won't miss any part of the ceremony if you head over to the live stream room. If you have family members to care for. We don't care about crying babies, we don't care about flashes going off. You do not have to step outside. You just need to remember that we don't allow food and beverages in this space, but you're able to take them outside if you need to do that. What else? I just want to also remind everybody that this is a celebration. We're not here to distribute actual degrees. We do have acknowledgement certificates for all of our graduates, but today is mainly about praise and recognition. It's your time as family and friends to joyfully acknowledge our students who have worked so hard and contributed so much to the Claremont Colleges, and our graduates who worked so hard to finish their programs, write their theses, dissertations, final papers. So right now, I would like to acknowledge OBSA staff, embarrass them a little bit because I get to do that only once or twice a year. First, I'd like to acknowledge Dr. Cox, who's probably outside. Oh, hey, there she is. Please give a strong round for Dr. Cox. Every year, Dr. Cox very expertly organizes this event. And many others on behalf of OBSA. She is the reason we are all here and seated and starting on time. And she's responsible for many of OBSA's major initiatives while serving as a key member of our team. So please give her a round of applause. I would also like like to acknowledge more of our staff: Katrina Graham, OBSA's Administrative and Events Coordinator, who has been contributing and working on this event for 3 months. And 2 of our formal doctoral fellows who are volunteering today: Esme Taylor, who is now staff at CGU, and Kimani Francois, who is now staff at Pomona College. So I just want to acknowledge that these 2 folks started out as part-time graduate level workers at the office, and because their work was so outstanding, they now have full-time leadership roles at 2 different institutions at the colleges while working on their doctoral degrees. So I'd like to give them a huge round of applause. I'd also like to show appreciation for our volunteer staff and faculty who provided assistance leading up to and during the event. This is about a 10 to 12 person job to get this event off the ground. So I want to thank and acknowledge Farrellyn Robinson at the QRC, Dr. Adrian Hilliard, Monsoor Counseling Center, Cortland Raymond of Pitzer College, Carolyn Ratteray of Pomona College. If you know them, you know they're wonderful people. Rita Shaw of Pomona College. And if there's anyone that I'm leaving out, I'm truly sorry. I also want to acknowledge our faculty and staff who are seated on stage with us today. We have a lot of beloved colleagues who work with OBSA and support our offices throughout the year, and this is one of the best ways for us to show gratitude is by having them be part of this event. So I'd like to read the names of our current faculty and staff on stage. You can either wave, you can stand, whatever you want to do, but please, as audience members, if you could save your applause for the end, that will let me get through these rather quickly. Professor Marilyn Grell-Brisk, Professor of Organizational Studies at Pitzer College. Professor Elizabeth Glader, Professor of Neuroscience at Pomona College. Professor Edre Goins, Mathematics and Statistics at Pomona College. Dr. Jay Finley, Africana Studies at Pomona College. Dr. Stephanie Jones, Africana Studies at Pitzer College. Alicia Bonaparte, Professor of Sociology at Pitzer College. Did I leave anyone out? Did I do okay? All right, well, let's clap for our faculty and staff guests on the stage. So another fun part of graduation is that later in the ceremony, each of our students has an opportunity to give a 30-second acknowledgement. Some people will choose to do it, some people may not. But either way, they're welcome to say a few words. And as they do, we invite our stage guests, if you want to give them a handshake or an embrace, consensually, you can do all those things. All right, I think we're ready to talk a little bit more, and then I'm going to stop talking. So this year, our graduating students engaged in compelling research, created inspiring art, became published authors, and challenged institutional norms. They founded organizations, received fellowships, and landed internships. And OBSA worked very closely with many leaders who were busy taking courses while they were innovating all of these exciting things on campus. Our fellows particularly, I wanted to mention because I'm really proud of their work this year. One of the most notable occurrences that we had this year was in recognizing the lifestyle and culture of Black Claremont through Claremont Mag, which was founded by creative director Raheem Chilawa, who you'll also see singing here as part of the Earth Tones. Raheem also produced short films exploring Black popular culture and film, and notably, and this is still going on, is conducting graduation photo shoots for his peers. Another one of our students helped organize a Caribbean film festival, Samaj, who goes to Pomona, and also led a unique service learning experience in Oakland. Our fellow alum managed the OBSA 5 College Mentoring Program, where she communicated with peer leaders, led outings to Los Angeles, the town of Claremont, and held events at OBSA. I also want to acknowledge our graduating fellow, Nikayla, who is on stage. Where's Nikayla? We can give a round of applause to Nikayla. Nikayla was our very first KGI fellow, and she contributed so much to OBSA by helping host a Black Excellence Gala as a member of the KGI BSU, which is something our not seen before, and held a writer's retreat for graduate communities at CGU and KGI. And we also had a lot of interest in the giant Halloween party that OBSA had that I was also talked into, which was so fun and so successful for us to connect to broad student populations on campus. So I'd like to thank Zaria, who's also graduating, for all of her many contributions as an event planner, as our social media strategist, and designer of many, many event announcements. So I just wanted to make sure that I acknowledge that all of this work was being done while the students were full-time, carrying course loads and holding many other campus positions. All right, so right now I'd like to introduce the Earth Tones a cappella group. Earth Tones is the first all-Black a cappella group on campus, and they will be leading us in the singing of the Black National Anthem, and then they'll be singing a medley of songs that will be sung by senior members in the group. So if they're ready, I'd like to bring out Earth Tones. We're going to announce the seniors in Earth Tones first, and then we will bring Earth Tones out. See, this is why I have Latrice here.
That's the only reason she has me here. We're excited this year. Welcome class of 2025. That's your cue. There are 3 seniors on Earth Tones. That's Karis Benson. That was my maiden name. Uma Collar and Kenyatta Dumasani. So now we can welcome out Earth Tones.
you. So the next song we're going to be singing is going to be sung by our wonderful senior Karis, and it is Stay True by Maribel. Driving on the west side, 9:45, you I should be light up. I say alright, that would be delightful. I think I like you, kind of enticing. So, you wanna know what it's looking like, and let's justify it, 'cause it's been some time, and well, I don't know. Sing I'm hella hip this time. They ain't going down with no shit this. Cut the bullshit this time. Crazy awesome lips, could you kiss me blind? No, no, not this. Sing I'm hella hip this time. They ain't going down with no shit this. Cut the bullshit this time. Crazy awesome lips, could you kiss me blind? No, no, not this. Don't play me like a fiddle. Keep another love with me up in the middle. Don't stay true like a shoe, true like a shoe. Oh, don't play me like a fiddle. I'm a clever one. I'm up on all your riddles. Don't stay true like a shoe. One, two, I'm sick and tired of the compromises. I'd rather sleep with no one beside me than with the ghost of a heart that froze. Don't get it twisted, I have to dip it. Imperative that you don't forget just who it is that you're playing with. Sing I'm hella hip this time. They ain't going down with no shit this. Cut the bullshit this time. Crazy awesome lips, could you kiss me blind? No, no, not this. Sing I'm hella hip this time. They ain't going down with no shit this. Cut the bullshit this time. Crazy awesome lips, could you kiss me blind? No, no, not this. Don't play me like a fiddle. Keep another love with me up in the middle. No, stay true like a shoe, true like a shoe. Oh, don't play me like a fiddle. I'm a clever one. I'm up on all your riddles. Oh, stay true like a shoe. One, two, play me like a fiddle. Keep another love with me up in the middle. No, stay true like a shoe, true like a shoe. Oh, don't. No, 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 no. Play you like a true one, two. Sing I'm hella hip this time. They ain't going down with no shit this time. Cut the bullshit. Oh, we just got the bullshit. Oh, oh. So, for this next one, we are going to be singing Put Your Records On, which is usually soloed by our senior, Uma, but her voice is wrecked because she's sick. So it will be soloed by our lovely MD Peyton. But we'd like to welcome some of our past seniors to the stage if you are interested in singing with us.
Wonderful, beautiful performance. Thank you so much. Great. One more round. I also want to say I have very, very kind and generous colleagues on the stage because nobody corrected me when I didn't read all the names. Nobody said, hey, you forgot me. So I have a few more on-stage guests to introduce that we're really, really grateful to be here. The first of which is Dr. Eric Curley, the Chair of Africana Studies and Professor of Psychological Science. Dr. Usman Traore, Department History and Professor at Pomona College. Dr. Marie Denise Shelton, Professor of Modern Languages in the Department of Africana Studies at Claremont McKenna College. Professor Mukasa Mbiru Musoke, Professor of Africana Studies at Claremont McKenna. And Professor Wes Alsanat, Professor of History and Africana Studies at Scripps College. And on the topic of the Intercollegiate Department of Africana Studies, I also would like to acknowledge and congratulate the Thesis Award winners in this department. So if your name is mentioned and you're sitting behind me, please wave or stand. And if your family members are here, you have to shout very, very loudly for them. First, I would like to announce Satina Charles Luciani's thesis. The thesis title, Where the Black Meets the Pink, Cultivating a Radical Black Femme Aesthetic Practice. I also, yeah, good hand. This thesis won the award for GWS, and Satina is a Pomona student. I'd also like to mention Randy Pierre of Pomona College. In addition to being an a Department of Africana Studies student liaison, Randy also did excellent research for his thesis, which is titled Radio Silence. I want to say this right, but I probably won't. Dochowski? Absolutely wrong. Absolutely not right. Okay, well, we're gonna abridge it to Radio Silence and the Frequencies of Democracy, 1986, 1991. Thank you for that cue, because I shouldn't have tried it. But please give a round of applause. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Anya for winning the Agnes Jackson Moreland Award from Scripps College, and Bianca from Pitzer for her award-winning thesis. Bianca's thesis was entitled Escapism is Better Living Than This, Black Artistic Expression in Duality. So I just want to say thank you and congratulations. And again, I just want to make sure that everybody remembers to come meet our Africana faculty at the end of the ceremony in Seaver Courtyard for our little celebration. Okay, so now we are going to introduce our keynote speaker, who we're very, very excited about. I'd like to bring out Dr. Cox, who's going to introduce our speakers. Well, you don't need me then, so I'm going to get off stage.
Alrighty. I have the honor and the pleasure of introducing our alumni keynote speaker for the class of 2025, Tyreek White, Pitzer College, class of 2013. Tyreek Rashawn White is a writer, musician, and educator from Brooklyn, New York. New York in the house? Woo! Well, I'm from California, anyway. He is the author of We Are a Hunting, winner of the Center for Fiction First Novel Prize. The novel was also a finalist for the Gotham Book Prize and the Mississippi Institute of Arts and Letters Award for Fiction, and long listed for the Brooklyn Public Library Book Prize. In 2024, he was named a National Book Foundation 5 Under 5 honoree. He has received fellowships from McDowell, Calhoun, New York State Writers Institute, and Key West Literary Seminar. Yeah, I need to get it together, among other honors. He is currently the media director for Lamp Black Literary Foundation. I'm just having a problem with literary, right? Which seeks to provide mutual aid and various resources to Black writers across the diaspora. He holds a degree in creative writing and Africana Studies from Pitzer College and has earned an MFA from the University of Mississippi. Please welcome Tyreek Rashawn White.
I still get tripped up on literary too. It's all good. How y'all doing? Wow. What's up? Shout out to you all. You all look amazing. Shout out to the Earth Tones. That was incredible. Stay True is my joint, so I was over there like vibing out. So thank you. So honored to be here. This place had such an indelible sort of impact on my life, the trajectory of, my choices, my career paths. It's just an honor, right? So just shout out to you all, right, for supporting, for raising these incredible graduates here, for pouring into them, for giving them a path and a light and the autonomy to make their own choices, right? Thank you to OBSA as a whole, just for all that they do for Black students on campus. All that they did for me can't be overstated. Lydia and Latrice, who sort of coordinated and extended this invitation to me. Also, shout out to the students yourselves. Everything that I've heard so far is like incredible. It's sort of a full circle moment for me as someone who came here. I was like the only Black male in my class at Pitzer when I was there. So to see all of you kind of killing the game, it's like incredible. So shout out to y'all. Black grad was so special to me. When I was here, it wasn't like this. It was in the other room that y'all was getting ready in. Much smaller, much more intimate. But still, it allowed me to kind of have this moment, and as you will in a bit, to kind of talk to my family, specifically my mom. Like it meant a lot to me to kind of have this public space where I can personally thank her and for raising me, for sacrificing to send me, across the country, honestly. A little bit about me, kind of heard, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I grew up in a working class neighborhood surrounded by warehouses, empty lots, factories. I was always into art, whether drawing, music, writing, some of the only ways I could really kind of get through. My college counselor, she recommended a lot of kind of local schools in barren, cold-ass upstate. Sorry, can I curse? Get it off my chest. And I was one of the first in my immediate family to kind of graduate college. And only reason I heard Pitzer, Pomona, Claremont, I went to this program called Upward Bound, which is yes. Shout out to y'all. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's, and for those who don't know, it's a great program for at-risk youth. I don't know what that means, but provided me the opportunity to kind of meet admissions officers, to kind of get a grasp of, I don't know, the college landscape. I went to public high school, so I wasn't sort of, I didn't have the awareness, I didn't have the, the knowledge of the process of ACTs, college apps and essays. So Upward Bound really kind of provided that for me. And then I got to visit, and I was like, this is a resort, you know? Like, I'm from Brooklyn, so like, you gotta understand this. I come here, it's palm trees, it's sun, it's gorgeous, and I'm like, what? I'm gonna go to Syracuse or something, which, you know, no shade from Syracuse. But then people looked at me like, Cali? Like, you going all the way to Cali? 3,000 miles? California? I'm like, hell yeah. What you mean? Like, all that to say is that I can't imagine my life without this experience, right? Of being here, being in community, being in sort of space with, not only looking at institutions such as this and many other institutions as a microcosm of larger society, to kind of build within that, right? To forge my own relationships, to build my own sort of community, as watching you guys do. But it was a culture shock, you know. Pitzer, in particular, is very, I don't know if the stereotypes are the same. Very hippie, very tree hugger kind of vibes. Composting, I never composted. But I kind of adapted, you know. Always had a pair of headphones on my first year. Wasn't used to certain things. Mainly, I wasn't used to the conversations, the references. There seemed to be information or social cues or tendencies I had missed. I've been locked out of. Maybe because I didn't go to private school. Maybe because I grew up to a mom who worked for transit and a dad was a construction worker. But I was curious. I did love learning. I was seeking, searching for something more, as we all do, as we all will continue to do until we go, searching wayward for some inner knowledge or wisdom, some material meaning as to why I was here in the grand scheme of the universe. Did I have anything to offer to the world? The first beacon, really, a lifeline, was OBSA. I remember the retreat. Y'all still do the retreat? And yeah, it was, firstly, I'd never seen that many like black folk in nature, which is something, which is like, no, for real, like, it's, you know, I think sometimes we get locked out of conversations around nature and the environment. I don't know. Even though environmental justice movements started with black folk protesting corporations and draining natural resources. But point being, I think it was special to kind of have that experience and to return as a mentor, right? You know, to throw parties in the cabins and all that, but also kind of build these connections, to be so vulnerable with each other, right? And it's the beginning of this kind of 4-year-long pouring, right? Of pouring your vulnerabilities, of forging friendships, friendships I still cherish to this day. A community built with people I spent years with, you know, played song wars, who could pick out the best 90s R&B bangers. I was here, I mean, you know, this is dating myself. when Good Kid, Mad City first dropped, I remember mobbing out with like all the homies. We were coming from Roscoe's. And yeah, it was just special. You know, the sunset on the 10. These are moments that I still kind of cherish, right? These are ephemeral, everlasting kind of times. Then I got a job. I got a job at OBSA. I ate at OBSA. I studied at OBSA. I might have slept at OBSA. But it was a safe haven. It was a place I could be my authentic self, or close to it, right? But there was a shorthand. I could tell somebody about my day and they got it. The bewilderment of sitting in a class and hearing the wildest, most ignorant thing you might have heard in your life, right? Or being asked by a professor or a classmate to answer on behalf of all black people and speak for every black person you know. Or being reduced to a stereotype. Or being asked for ID at night on a campus, even though you're a student there. The feeling of being invisible, ignored, unheard, the microaggressions. What was understood didn't really need to be explained, but it was nice to know that someone got it, that other people got it. There used to be this open mic event. Do y'all do open mics, poetry slams, or anything? Yeah. What's it called now? It's called the mic? Just open mic? Okay, well, when I was here, it was called Voices, right? And I was indoctrinated into it. Like I was just a freshman, just going, just chilling. And, you know, by the second year, I was like hosting, which, you know. But it was this incredible kind of space that I felt responsible for, or I felt a part of building, in a sense, because I love the idea of having a space for people to come, to feel comfortable, to share what they were going through. You know, through words, through their poetry, through raps, through music. It felt needed. I heard what other people were going through and how they saw the world. It was necessary, a light to me, especially when we can become so consumed with our own problems, our own goals, our own social circles. We were reaching toward one another. The ways we reach for reshape our communities, or create places for us to go to feel validated. That way of building stays with us, should stay with us, because it's an integral part of our lives, especially in this uncertain world, right? How vital is it in a country at the edge of fascism, regimes that endorse genocide, and just also hard? I'm sure you all have done, you know, have had these sort of uncomfortable conversations, our relationships to each other, being there for each other, right? As not just classmates, but as people, right? Of listening to and caring for marginalized voices, of listening to and caring for black women, of listening to and caring for black queer voices and non-binary folk, of taking a level of accountability in order to find solidarity. College campuses, as I said, any institution really, these microcosms, right? And they're inherently designed to keep oppressed and marginalized people from loving one another. A group I was a part of, we called it BMF, not affiliated. Black Men's Forum. We created this event called Evening for Sisters, right? And it was just a dinner to show appreciation for the black women on this campus. And it was a terrible time, but it was moments like these, organizing like this, were ways that we could show appreciation, were ways that we could forge community, and find connection, you know, find how to organize, in a sense. I tell people I'd never trade what I learned here. It gave me the words and the framework to conceptualize what I had been through, what my parents and grandparents had lived through, what my ancestors fought through. This was the first place I read the words of Malcolm X, the letters MLK wrote in his jail cell in Birmingham, the investigative reporting of Ida B. Wells, the work of Aimé Césaire and Frantz Fanon, the poems of June Jordan and Audre Lorde. I got to hear and meet Sonia Sanchez live in the flesh and sit in her presence. There's a lineage of resilience, but also resistance. My artistic practice was shaped right here, reading Black womanist thinkers, Black queer writers, Black political leaders across the diaspora, and the many ways in which people, my people, the ones I knew way before any institution or ivory tower, the ways we organized and leaned on each other to stay alive in this country and across the globe, despite white supremacy, despite patriarchy, despite racial capitalism. I figured out I was a part of something larger, a global struggle, right? A lifeline to see my community, my neighborhood in Brooklyn was in conversation with LA, was in conversation with Chicago, or Rio, or Johannesburg, or Mississippi, where I currently live. And even thinking about that history of resilience and resistance on this campus, right? The ways in which we carry that with us. I had so many professors kind of stress this connection to Black radical movements or freedom movements, April Mays, Sid Lamel, Phyllis Jackson, Rita Roberts, Eric Hurley, Laura Harris, who was my advisor and my mentor at the time, who I watched go above and beyond, right? Who was a mentor and a guide, who was constantly sort of fighting against institutional bureaucracy, right? While trying to protect and pour into the students that she cared about. I've been lucky enough to kind of, do stuff that I love, right? So I'm a writer, as you might have heard. I published my first novel 2 years ago. It's basically about home, right? Or whatever that means at this point. But my first home. I was interested in showing the small ways in which the denial of citizenship affects disenfranchised folk, people living on the margins of society, in poverty, state violence, the prison industrial complex, how these workings manifest in our everyday lives. I wrote a story to kind of deal with my own grief. My grandmother and my uncle had passed like 3-4 months apart from each other. And that was tough. The inspiration for the kind of magic that you find in this book is Toni Morrison, James Baldwin, Jesmyn Ward, all of which, again, I was introduced here. And in this story, the ghost, or the haunting, right? There are ways to look at the past in order to find repair and restoration. There are pieces, remnants of this book that I wrote right here in Claremont. Fast forward, so I get to go on book tour, my first novel, my baby. I get to do talks, panels, and bookstores, galas, bougie private schools, places that couldn't exactly fathom the possibility of me, or my brothers, or my friends from the old neighborhood, or my sister, or my homegirls, my OGs. It's out of body sometimes. I write about Black folk in an overwhelmingly white industry and feel I must explain why our lives, some grand, some ordinary, are meaningful. Typically, I feel like I have to explain this to people, this country, this world, and I reconcile with that, whatever that is. At one of these bougie-ass places, a kid asked me, how do you keep going? How do you persevere in the face of rejection? How do you deal with imposter syndrome? How do you stay true to who you are and your beliefs? I'm not that good at giving advice. Truth is, I'm not sure if imposter syndrome ever goes away. Rejection for sure doesn't. But you stand by the unwavering belief that you are worthy, that you are deserving of what you made, what you've been gifted, what you've worked for. Despite the scars, trauma, to keep going, to me, is like healing, right? It's a process you approach every day with rigor and love and grace. It's okay to go day by day, moment by moment, breaking apart, rebuilding yourself. It's okay to dream of more. That dreaming is really just articulations of memory. You aren't dreaming, you are remembering. All you have to do is step into it, remembering who your ancestors are, remembering who you were, perhaps in another life or in the future or some distant past. I write to remember who I was, who I'm becoming. I have a friend I went to grad school with. Her name is Nadia, brilliant poet. She says, "We will not let the scars be the only map we see. The way out is a map of our scars, as well as our hopes." It's a reminder, proof that being unapologetically you, finding the fullest version of you, of yourself, your authentic self, to show up every day to your needs, to show up every day to your shortcomings, to not shy away from the contradictions, the scars, the vulnerable parts of you. It is a reminder of how we keep going as a people and how we find resilience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So this is the reason why OBSA invites alums to come back and be our keynote every year. We always hear different stories. We hear stories from experiences at different campuses. Because we're 7 colleges, it's very important to us to have representation from as many as possible over the years. So in the back of your program, you'll see all of the keynote speakers that we've had in the past 10 years. And so next year we'll have Tyreek on that page as well. And we're always hoping to expand and grow our alumni network. So at some point, when you do get a chance to thumb through, we want to invite all of our graduates this year to join our alumni association, because our database is how we find our really amazing speakers and how we stay connected and do engagement projects with our amazing, outstanding alum. So one more time, please, let's give a round of applause to Tyrese for beautiful, beautiful speech. Okay, so now, I had to get permission from the trees. Now is the time we've all been waiting for, which is it's time for our graduates to procession back out so they can come back in, give their little speeches. I'm saying little because they're brief, not because of the importance. So we were hoping if you're able to keep them to 30 seconds, that would be great. If you have a little more to say or a little less to say, as you are led to do, we have the space to do it, but we just want to make sure we respect the fact that there's almost 100 folks that are on the stage that we want to give voice to. So I just want to say thank you for all your patience. I know it's been a long morning, and we're really, really excited about your special weekend and about your graduation. So if you can follow Latrice's instructions, I was going to give them, but I'll probably get it wrong. So I'm going to invite Latrice out to give you instructions about leading out. And for the audience, we just have a few minutes, so we have a brief intermission. You can feel free to stand, stretch your legs if you need to, and then we'll probably start up in the next 5 or 6 minutes. All right, thank you. don't know if the folks in the booth can hear me. Hi, can we have a little music? Okay, I think we're ready to resume the ceremony. I heard some preemptive cheers as folks were walking off, so that's the energy that I need when you see your graduate, to just love on them, congratulate them, shout their name, whatever you need to do. Quick housekeeping, sort of ground rules for this. The graduates are going to enter from opposite sides. We're just going to alternate sides. Graduates, when you come out, this is not the mic you use. We want you to use the mic that's at the front to make your 30-second speech. That's also because I need somewhere to stand, and this is the best place for it. And when you sit, if I can, I know that you can't see me, but maybe you can hear me. Graduates, when you come out, if you could sit starting in the front row. So we're gonna sit in the front row and go back Again, it's for aesthetic reasons, because for photographs, it's better to not have empty seats in the front. And we want to make sure that we get some really good images that we can share with you after. A couple of people also asked about live streaming, if they have relatives, family, or friends that aren't here. We are not only streaming it across the hall, but we will share a video with all of the graduates that we're going to post on our YouTube page, and we'll make sure each of the graduates has a link to it. So if you have folks that are in other states, countries, parts of the world, they'll be able to see it too. All right, so without further ado, we're going to introduce our very first speaker.
Pitzer College, Political Studies, Africana Studies.
Well, I didn't really prepare anything to say. You better say something. All right. First of all, I just wanted to thank the people who came out for me, my brother Nabi, my auntie Jen, my brother Nasir. I want to thank my best friends, Karis and Ramaya. And finally, I would like to say thank you to my mother, who y'all all heard, for birthing me and supporting me to get into this point. I appreciate you, and you are everything to me. And I would like to thank Harlem River right here, because he held me down all 4 years.
Karis Benson, Pitzer College, BA of Africana Studies and Sociology.
Y'all, I can't believe they let me graduate. I'd like to say thank you to my family and my beautiful boyfriend for being here for me throughout these years, and protect y'all's peace and chase your joy. Be in the pursuit of happiness, not the pursuit of success. You'll be there 10 times faster if you do that. Olivia Richards.
Pitzer College, double major in human biology and psychology.
Hi, I'd like to thank my family for coming all the way from Ohio. And I'd also like to thank my friends for all the support, the late night talks, and all of the love.
Ramaya Herman, double major in Sociology and Critical Global Studies, Pitzer College. Hi, thank you to everyone who has invested so much time, energy, patience, and grace and guidance towards me. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of everybody who contributed to this. Protect Black women and free Palestine.
Blair Spencer Aikenhead.
Pitzer College, sociology major, economics minor.
Hi, I'd like to give a special thank you to Dr. Alicia Bonaparte and Mena Bizune. Without their time, hard work, dedication, and support, I wouldn't be standing in front of you here today. Thank you both.
Kaylin Nix, BA in Theater with a minor in Dance, Pitzer College.
A favorite poet of mine once said, "Being Black is not something we get to choose, but it is something we get to cherish." Continue to show up as your Black, unapologetic self. Never feel guilty for fighting for what you earned and what you deserve.
Hadijatu Cisse.
Pomona College, BA in chemistry.
I feel incredibly honored and blessed and proud to be standing in front of you. However, I feel this achievement is not only my own. I have to thank my parents, my friends, all the professors and faculties who helped me along the way so that I could
make it to the stage.
Lola Latan.
BA in Political Studies with a concentration in immigration, Pitzer College.
I just want to say thank you to my community, those that got me here, all the beautiful Black women on campus, my family, my mentors, faculty who supported me in my classes and gave me a chance, my Mellon advisor, Professor Harris, Professor Grail Brisk, and Professor Jones for inspiring me in my future studies. Lastly, a special shout out to my fellow Teen Sharpies. We've come a long way from the little classrooms at UD, summers on French Street, and Zoom sessions on Saturdays. We're a small but mighty community. I love you all. And thank you to my mom! I love you, Mom!
Hasana Parker.
Pomona College, BA Computer Science.
I can't believe that I'm here today graduating with all the people that I started this journey with. A 17-year-old Hasna cannot believe that this is real and what she's worked so hard to achieve has come to fruition. But it's true, and I'm so grateful and so proud of not only myself, but everyone here today. I want to say thank you to my parents and to my friends who become my family. Congratulations to us, we did it!
Adeja Shepherd. Bachelor of Organizational Studies in Psychology, Pitzer College.
I want to thank my family for coming here today. My TT, my mama, my cousins, Lisi, Asia, Aubrey, Addison, my man, I want to thank Blairmont. I want to thank the first gen community at Pitzer College. For my little cousins, I want you to know that anything's possible when you put your mind to it. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Amari Williams.
Claremont Graduate University, Doctorate of Technology.
Thank you, everyone. For everyone here, for all the class of 2025, understand, you do not put limits on yourself. The only limits that you have are the ones that you create. You go out there and get it, and you get it the way you want to. You don't let anyone stop you.
Bianca Joyner. Bachelor of Arts in Africana Studies with a minor in Sociology, Pitzer College.
I would just like to thank my family for being here, my sisters, Patricia and Jasmine, my partner for being my rock, Genesis, like, you're amazing. And the Africana department, truly, like, I would not be here without them. So I really am so grateful for Jay Finley and the entire Africana department. Thank you.
Sasha Loren Leonard.
Pomona College, BA in International Relations and Anthropology.
Hi. Unfortunately, my family couldn't be here today, but my twin
Elshik Ahmed.
BA in Computer Science, Pomona College.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elshik. I'm from the beautiful state of New Jersey. Yeah, coming all the way to California was a big change for me. I was one of only 2 people in my dormant hall. And the first event I went to during orientation week was actually an OBSA event, and that was the first time I felt very much included and welcomed in a space. So I'd like to thank the entire Black community in Claremont. And lastly, of course, I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, my 2 brothers, and my 2 sisters. And yeah, thank you all.
Deontay Mackay Wallace McKinstry.
Pitzer College, Psychology and Legal Studies.
Hello. I am a living representation of It Takes a Village, so I want to thank my village who is here today. My aunts, Autumn, Alexa, Dior, my beautiful Noni, Martha. It's a privilege to carry your last name. And lastly, I want to thank my beautiful father who is no longer with us, but here, mind, body, and spirit. He's the little voice in the back of my head that tells me to keep going, so this is for him. Thank you.
Amaru Kane.
BA in Computer Science, Pomona College.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amaru, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Thank you, guys. I'm not extra. We're told to make speeches, so I made a speech, and it goes, as this chapter of our lives comes to a close, and the days become full of laughter, tears, and a lot of sentimental monologues, I'd like to remind you that the hopes, dreams, and passions of everyone you've met lives within you, so you are never alone. So carry on and continue to be beautiful, bright, and Black. Thank you.
Faith Rhea Henderson.
Pomona College, Environmental Analysis with a concentration in sustainability and the built environment.
Hi, I wanted to thank my family. They're not here today, but I couldn't have done this without them. And I wanted to thank the senior class of 2025. Guys, this group of students is not only excellent in the classroom, but also outside with their art, with their poetry, with their music, with their dance. Future's in good hands with these guys, for sure.
Haymanot Balai.
A BA in Media Studies with a concentration in Digital Media, Claremont College.
I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay. Firstly, I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister Autumn, who over there. Thank you for pushing me to always be my true self and honestly going for it here, because I was really nervous to start college, and a lot has happened throughout these 4 years, but I wouldn't have been able to push through if it wasn't for them, genuinely. And so I want to thank them. I also want to thank my friends who are in the back and the whole Blairmont community, because without Blairmont, there is no Claremont. We just have to say that. Yeah, I just really want to thank everyone. I also want to thank my friend Aisha, who passed recently. She was a graduate at Claremont McKenna last year, and she's a big reason why I actually came to Claremont. So I just want to shout out and give her that honor.
Ogenetega Imiruai. thus far, my friends, family who have supported me, I dedicate this to them. Even though I not gonna understand which I talk generally, I just want to let you know say, Anything Ashime Bolako, which in Yoruba means this is just the beginning, we just started.
Ariana Lewis. Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and a dual major in Spanish, Claremont McKenna College.
I just want to thank my family for being my foundation the past 4 years. With you guys, I would not have been able to be my best self here, and I'm just grateful for the morals and the confidence that you've instilled in me. I specifically want to thank my sister, my built-in best friend. Thank you for supporting me through everything, and I love you very much.
Janae Ochoa.
Tech Graduate Institute, Master's of Science in Applied Life Sciences with a concentration in the Team Master's Project Advisor.
First and foremost, all glory be to God. I want to dedicate my degree to my grandmother, Barbary. She left Dermont, Arkansas at the age of 18 in the 60s, and we all know what was going on here in America at that time. She made it to the Show Me State in Missouri, and healthcare chose her. My mother and I followed shortly thereafter her footsteps. I'm so proud of my family, and I'm so proud of what my grandma did so that I could be here, standing here today. If there's one thing I can leave with you all, that my grandma would always tell us, get that junk out your trunk and you will be successful too.
Shamira Guillaume.
Bachelor of Arts in Government with a concentration in Leadership Studies, Claremont McKenna College.
Hello. Okay, so there's this quote I love. Sometimes you have to leave the comfort of the shore to discover you were the ocean all along. College stretched me in ways I never expected, through late nights, deep meaningful questions, and moments where I found strength I didn't know I had. I've learned that soft is strong, courage is quiet, and messy growth is real growth. And that's enough to carry me into a life of success, gratitude, and joy I don't have to bleed to earn. Thank you so much for everyone who has played a role in my time here at the 5 Cs. I'm truly grateful.
Nakala Hill Hines.
Tech Graduate Institute, Master's of Applied Life Sciences.
Thank you guys. I just want to thank OBSA, Grad, everyone in my cohort. This was a lot. I came from Georgia and I was by myself. So I'm glad I'm done, and I will always remember Claremont and my 2 years here. So thank you
guys. Savannah Greer. BA in International Relations, Claremont McKenna College.
Hi everyone, I just want to say thank you for my family that came out and my family that couldn't be here. It took a village of strong, independent women to get me where I am today, and like many others, I'm sure it's been a long time dream to graduate, and so it's especially special for me as a first-generation college student.
Ryan Brazil.
Pomona College, Bachelor of Arts in Public Policy Analysis.
I'd like that every accomplishment I've ever achieved has been done with your love pushing me forward. Thank you.
Ziona King. Bachelor of Arts, Africana Studies with an art concentration, Pomona College.
Hi, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for the grace to be here, for the grace to have completed these 4 years. I want to thank the staff at OBSA for hosting and putting together such a beautiful space, and for making us feel honored and celebrated. And last and certainly but not least, I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to my family members and to all of the mentors and all of your overwhelming support and encouragement throughout these 4 years and for shaping me into the woman that I am today. Thank you.
Otis Fisher.
Claremont McKenna College, BA in Economics and Physics.
I just want to thank everyone here, especially my family, for encouraging me to be the best version of me I can be at all times. I know at Claremont it can sometimes be difficult to maintain your sense of self, and I appreciate my community and family for helping me maintain that, and my professors here for being such amazing mentors. Thank you.
Savannah Bartlett. BA in Environmental Analysis with a concentration in Biology, Pomona College.
I just want to say, coming along my journey to cross the stage in this very moment, I have a few people to thank besides myself, of course. Prof. Runnins, thank you so very much for sticking by my side from the moment that we met. I would not have made it through this white institution without your guidance and your advocacy, so I really appreciate you. To my family, those here and those not, I love y'all so much for making me who I am. As the eldest granddaughter of Kitty Lou, my wealth is in my familial heritage. And since being here, I've gained a few angels. I'm so grateful to have my mother, who is the most particular, passionate, beautiful woman in my life, and I love you so much.
Jahale Zansi Brian Sibanda.
Pomona College, BA in Quantitative Econometrics and Economics.
Umuntu ngumuntu abantu. That's a saying in Zulu, my native language, which translates to a person is a person because of people. Thank you so much to all the communities that supported me, made sure I'm here today. And I'd like to thank God and my ancestors as well. Appreciate you.
Karen Van Kummer. Doctor of Technology, Claremont Graduate University.
Wow, thank you so much. This is so nice, you guys. Thank you. It definitely takes a village. It took me about 6 years to get my doctorate in technology. A long journey, working full time, but I want to dedicate it to my mother and father in heaven, and thank you all for being a part of the journey.
Bradley Kosgei.
Pomona College, BA Computer Science.
First of all, I'd like to thank God and thank you all for coming here today. And as Frederick Douglass said, wait, I forgot what Frederick Douglass said. But I'd like to thank everyone for coming today, the Blood community, people who have graduated already, Maimuna, Soiba, I see you guys. For people who are behind me, Harrison and all of them will be here for your graduation. And class of 2025 has been a very good class, so enjoy them today, enjoy yourselves, and have fun.
folks. Bachelor of Arts in Sociology with a minor in Computer Science, Pomona College.
I would like to first thank the Black Claremont community, the Claremont community. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Even if you just saw me in passing and said hi, you have no idea how much that means to me. I would like to thank OBSA for employing me, first of all, and for giving me really like a space to, make my mark and feel like important in this space. And lastly, I want to say, I proudly stand here before you, representing not only my family, but also my mother, and all the angels who also paved the way in gold for me. And so I'm not just walking for myself, I'm also walking for my mom. Thank you.
Omonji Frederick Owino.
Pomona College, Economics.
Hey everyone, so first of all I want to thank God for allowing us to see this day, and I want to thank all the parents for traveling all the way to see this wonderful achievement, and to all the graduates, I just want to remind you that we're not just graduates, we're change makers, so go forth and make change.
Amanda Eric, a BA in Cognitive Science with a Human-Centered Design concentration, Pomona College.
Thank you so much. That's my family right there. Shout out. Yes. All glory to God, all glory to my ancestors, my spirit guides. I'm so grateful to be here in this moment. I'm leaving college with no student debt. I'm so grateful for everyone that has got me to this place. It really took a village. Thank you so much to Jay Finley, my advisor. Thank you so much to Dr. Wanda Gibson at the CDO. Thank you so much to Lydia Middleton. I really appreciate everyone that's really put their whole entire heart and soul into getting me to this point. And as like my family says, whatever you're going through, you're growing through. And I'm really just gonna take that on to my next journey of life. So thank you.
Jasmine Bowers.
Claremont Graduate University, Master of Public Health, concentration, Health Promotion, Education, and Evaluation.
Hi everybody, I just want to shout out my parents right here. And I'm so proud of everybody with Black Excellence, so good luck to everyone and thank you.
Victoria Brown, a BA in Molecular Biology, Pomona College.
I'd like to thank the OBSA for putting together an amazing event that allows us to be here, and thank all the incredible faculty, staff, and especially friends who've been here to pull me out the trenches, spend the night at Seaver, sometimes literally, and offer the guidance and support that has crafted me into the person I am today. Because 4 years in these colleges can be long and it goes by really fast. I'm also incredibly thankful to my family. I'm the first of my immediate family to graduate with a bachelor's. So these graduations mean a lot to me. Lastly, I'm excited to see where we all go, and I'm excited to share and surprise some of the people who came to support me, and share that after 2 years in the lab with one of my favorite professors, Professor Glader in the neuroscience department, I'm gonna be employed after graduation. And I will be doing research full-time at Stanford University in the fall.
Moyoni Nulua Oilola
Yedijolanio.
Harvey Mudd College, major in science management and minor in computer science.
Thank you to everyone who supported me on this journey. Thank you to my parents, they're here from Nigeria. And most importantly, thank you to Jesus for seeing me through this entire process. Thank you for, I thank him for the peace, the joy, the comfort through this entire crazy ride. And yeah, by his grace, I made it.
Asia Trice, BA in Art, Pomona College.
Hello. I just want to thank my friends and family for supporting me, and thank you to OBSA for putting on this lovely celebration. And congratulations to all the graduates.
Caitlin Gray. Harvey Mudd College, computer science.
Hello, my name is Caitlin, and I'm short, as you can see. Growing up, I knew that I wanted to go to college, and I can say that I did it. Thank you. But when I came to college, I needed to figure out what I actually wanted to do in my life. And I was luckily able to combine my major and my passion in order to figure out what I want to do. So that's also great as well. But now that I'm finishing college, I have two questions on my mind. Who am I and what do I want? And I asked my good friend Moyo, who was just here, how I should answer these questions. And she was like, ask God. So I was like, that's a good idea. So I did. And I got answers to the first question, and we're still working on the last question. But for who I am, the two words I got were courage and integrity. And I don't know how that's going to pan out in my life, but I hope it pans out in the most beautiful way possible. So thank you and happy graduation.
Amy Adebodun.
Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Kent Graduate Institute.
Hello, everyone. So real quick, I just want to give a word of encouragement because this is the word that God gave me and lasted me through this entire journey. And it's from the good old book, the Bible, from James 1:2. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect, complete, and lacking nothing. So I just want to let you guys know this is what it looks like to be finished. This is what it looks like to be perfect. This is what it looks like to be lacking nothing. Okay? And just glory be to God. Thank you, Jesus, for this moment. The ride was rough, but we made it. And then I want to thank my family, my friends, just everyone that has been here through this journey. And yes, Mama, we made it!
Nicholas Kaufman.
Pomona College, neuroscience and minor in psychology.
Hello. I'll keep it short and sweet. I just want to thank God, thank my family, and thank my friends for sticking with me and supporting me along the journey. Thanks.
Simran Smith. Double major in art history and gender women's studies, Pomona College.
I just want to say thank you to my family and friends for supporting my journey, for rooting for me and always helping me be unapologetically myself. Thank you to my family in the audience. Thank you for coming, Mama. I'm so proud to be your daughter, Mom and Dad.
am proud to be your sister, Henry and Robert. I'm truly blessed, and thank you, OBSA, for continuing this tradition. Thank you.
Bryce Bailey.
Harvey Mudd College, joined computer science and math.
When I was 12, I said I would share this quote by DeAndre Way when I graduated. And the quote, there's no better place, in my opinion, to share, is nigga, we made it. We graduated. Shout out my parents, shout out my family, shout out my grandmother, shout out my grandfather, shout out my other grandmother. Shout out everyone who's worked on a problem set late at night with me. Shout out everyone who smiled with me, everyone who's made this journey enjoyable time. And I would just love to say we got it out the mud.
Jalen Gonzalez.
Bachelor of Arts in Molecular Biology, Chicano Latino Studies, Pomona College.
Hi everyone. I am the proud daughter of 2 Cuban immigrants and a living testimony of their wildest dream. My family and best friend came all the way from Miami this weekend, but whether they were 2,000 miles away or right there with me right now, their support, love, and guidance is the large reason as to why I'm crossing this stage right now. Every accomplishment I've had, I owe it to them. Every step I took on this campus, my family followed right there with me. And my friends on this stage, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys were all at the heart of my time at Pomona, and I'm so excited to see where our future will take us next. Los quiero mucho.
Eric Jackson King.
Harvey Mudd College, Bachelor's in Computer Science with a concentration in Africana Studies.
Stay black.
Randy Pierre.
BA in Africana Studies, Pomona College.
Thank you. I stand on the shoulders of my Haitian ancestors, my family, my mentors, and every friend who reminded me of who I am when I forgot. Thank you for holding me down, lifting me up, and walking with me. Stop, I say, this degree is ours.
Drug bullying one.
Harvey Mudd College, Human Centered Design.
First of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity to graduate college. Not everybody gets the opportunity, so I really want to thank God. I want to thank my sisters. I want to thank my mom, my dad for just the ability to, just as a support really, and then also my parents who immigrated from Nigeria so I could have this opportunity. I feel like, I don't know, I think for all the Phi graduates, I really appreciate the community and what we really built here, and it's really something that's gotten me through all the tough times. So I appreciate all of you, and I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. Yeah, thank you, and to all of our students, you got out the mud.
Kamoy Kwame Carrick Hudson.
A BA in Africana Studies, Pomona College.
I don't have much to say, except for the song that stuck with me throughout this entire year. It went a bit something like this. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from.
believe me.
Sydney Chiming.
Harvey Mudd College, Bachelor of Science in Engineering, concentration in Media Studies.
I just want to thank my friends, my teachers, my family, especially my sister and my mom. Without my mom's unwavering and continued support, I would not be here. This degree is as much yours as it is mine. Thank you. Elizabeth Giwa.
A BA in Public Policy Analysis and Economics, Pomona College.
Hi everyone. First, I want to thank God for guiding my steps and giving me the strength to reach this moment. To my mother, your sacrifices, love, and prayers made this possible. And to my friends, thank you for being my chosen family and lifting me through every challenge. OBSA, thank you for creating a space where we could be seen, heard, and celebrated. And to the class of 2025, this is just the beginning. We've earned this. Congratulations!
Trisel Mudoni Gatuda.
Harvey Mudd College, Bachelor of Science in Engineering and a concentration in Religious Studies.
Hello, I want to thank everyone who's been part of my life. However, I want to give a special thanks to all the women in my life, from my grandmother, my mother, my friends, my professors. You've been very impactful and I love you very much. Thank you.
Charleston Stovall.
Bachelor of Arts, Psychological Science with a minor in Africana Studies, Pomona College.
In my life, I've experienced some setback, but I want to say with a pronounced love and grace, I've never fallen because of the people that supported me. From my mother and close friends to the community I've cultivated, without you all, I would have never self-actualized into the person I am today. I want to thank you for all who've been watching me and keep watching me on my journey. First stop, MIT.
Harvey Mudd College, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Mathematics, concentration in History.
I'd like to thank my parents, my family, my friends, my family friends, my professors and teachers, and everyone else who supported me throughout my life, and Jesus. Thank you.
Blessing Abdumakon.
BA in Computer Science, Pomona College.
This is an excerpt from Maya Angelou's speech to Spelman class of 1992, and I would like to share with it all of us today. I like to look at self-love. It is very important that it comes from within, that you have a sense of yourself so that when you walk into an office, you don't go alone. Bring your people with you. Bring everybody who has loved you with you. Let us all remember where we come from and where we're headed. Let who we become be informed by the communities we come from, the family, friends, strangers who all exist within us. With that being said, thank you, God. Thank you to my wonderful family who are here today. And the amazing people who have cared for me for the past 4 years who are also on this stage here with me. Let us all remember community. Thank you.
Rebecca Amachanu.
Keck Graduate Institute, Master of Business and Science in Applied Life Sciences.
Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Amachanu. I really want to thank God for guiding me through this program for these 2 years. It has not been easy transitioning from Nigeria to this place, having a new educational system, but I thank God it was not easy, but He showed me His love, His guidance, He guided me through all the processes, and I really want to say I'm proud of myself for graduating business and science and applied life sciences. I want to thank God for my wonderful family who supported me through. I want to thank God for the friends and family I met here. They were awesome. I just really want to thank God. Thank you.
Fediet Gebrhuet.
A BA in Computer Science, Pomona College.
Hello, everyone. I want to share a Bible verse I found fitting for today. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." To my fellow graduates and everyone in this room, please remember that there's a plan for you in your life. Even when the road is unclear or your future feels uncertain, trust that everything will unfold when and how it's supposed to. Don't compare yourself to others, don't lose hope, and most importantly, don't ever give up on yourself. Thank you, guys.
Emmanuel Mensah.
Head Graduate Institute, Master of Engineering in Biopharmaceutical Processing.
Hello everyone, I'm Emmanuel Mensah from Ghana. I just want to say thank you to God Almighty for how far He has brought me. My journey at KGI and in the US has not been easy. It's been a roller coaster ride, but God has led me through. I want to say thank you to God, and I also want to say thank you to my family for being back in Ghana for being a strong support system for me. And I also want to say thank you to the Pan-African Student Union at KGI. That's it! At KGI. I thank them all for being a family for me here. Thank you.
Lydia Gustasa.
Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Claremont McKenna College.
Thank you. I just want to use this time to shout out Deborah. For all you who don't know her, she runs the registrar's office at CMC, and she's been a huge advocate for all the Black students at CMC and has sacrificed so much. And a lot of the things you do goes unseen. I don't know where you are, but I know you're here. And so thank you so much for all you do. I want to thank my parents for all the sacrifices you guys have made. You guys have done so much coming from Ethiopia, the life that you've built for me and my brother who's here as well. And so thank you for all that you've done. And I want to thank Jesus for just being my light and for just getting me through these 4 years. Thank you.
Agasa Rokeza Natasha Naomi.
Claremont McKenna College, Media Studies.
Okay. Thank God, which in my language means Imanishimye, Imanishimye, Imanishimye. Being away from home in this white space is crazy. So this one's for Africa and this one's for East Africa.
Anissa Taloxi McLean.
BA in History, Pomona College.
Hello, everyone. I would just like to thank my family, my friends, and the Pomona College History Department for believing in me and pushing me to this point and always keeping my flame bright, even when it was dimming. My mother for talking to me and keeping my mind off things when I was writing my thesis in the trenches. My father for encouraging me and believing in me, for always paving the path for me to get to this point. And my twin, as we always say, for keeping it tucked. To my grandparents for telling me that I'm smart even when I didn't believe that I was. And to my friends and to this community for always believing me and didn't think that I was less than what I was. Thank you for always listening to me yap throughout these years and joining me to the Coop Fountain. It really means a lot to me, and I enjoy this community so much. Thank you.
Mangwa Nijimbere Amandine.
Pomona College, French major, Africana Studies minor.
Imanishim. So grateful for my parents, my family, especially my sister. She has had everything. Special thanks to Natasha and Leon, who carried me through this semester. Professor Usman, thank you. Finley, oh, thank you so much. We made it.
Uma Taylor.
A BA in Cognitive Science, Pomona College.
I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, but I just want to thank my family for their unwavering support despite the distance. I've felt it, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without them. And to the grads, we are so resilient, we've worked so hard to be here, and the future is bright.
Leandre Suleiman Descent.
Pomona College, chemistry and sociology.
Okay, let's do this. I have special thanks to my grandparents who are back in Rwanda for being the first people in my family to go to college and making sure that their kids and grandkids also pursue higher education. Also, I'm thanking my parents and my siblings for making my being here affordable. We all know it's expensive. Yes, I'm also thankful for my village here at Pomona, Natasha and Amandine for being there for me. So, have a nice day.
Cherise Young. A BA in chemistry, Pomona College.
I'd like to thank all the graduates and just this beautiful space that we're in. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, everybody. I'd like to thank my home in the Caribbean, Jamaica. I'm like the only one here. So my mom is in the air, and I'd just like to give her my blessing and my prayers as she lands to see me soon. And thank you, Black Excellence.
Kimai McPhee.
Scripps College, digital media studies.
Thank you so much, everyone. I would just like to say, last time I graduated, it was during a global pandemic. So I'm so thankful to get to celebrate. I would like to thank my family, everyone who came to help celebrate me, my parents who I love dearly, my sister, Kenyatta, and especially my Uncle Winston and my Auntie Carrie for helping me move in every single school year. Thank you so much.
Jaleese Southern.
Master of Science in Applied Life Sciences, Keck Graduate Institute.
Hello, everyone. My experiences here and the people I've met have been a turning point in my life. The person who came here and the person who's leaving are two separately different people, and I couldn't be even more prouder.
Grace Doki Gitao.
Scripps College, Bachelor of Arts in Sociology.
I spent my past 4 years in the libraries and archives of Scripps College, and I really wanted to bring my own experience and the experience of my Black classmates to Scripps College. So I wrote my thesis for my Black classmates, for my Black Scriptsies, and I just want to say thank you to all of them.
Hewa Talelo and Dishao.
Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, Pomona College.
I'll keep it short so I don't get emotional. Thank you to my parents who drive 5 hours from Arizona to support me moving in, moving out, or just to visit. They immigrated here from Ethiopia, and I'm so thankful for them. Thank you to my roommates up in that corner. Ooh, the tears are coming, guys. To the graduates on this stage, I'm excited to see what you all do, and good luck in your futures. Thank you. Ariana Sterling.
Scripps College, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with a minor in English.
I just want to thank my family for being the most amazing support system. You guys mean the world to me. And to my mom, I can't express how much love and appreciation I have for you. Love you. I love you.
Sharon Parker Martin. Master of Science in Community Medicine, Kent Graduate Institute. Hello, everyone. First of all honor and praise to God, because this is a huge opportunity for all of us. Special thanks to my family, friends, and coworkers, especially my husband, who suffered through graduate school with me, and my cousin who came all the way from Florida to help celebrate with us. And I want to say, this is a huge opportunity, right? I worked full-time, I went to school full-time, and I was on the dean's list every semester. And so I leave two things with you, two sayings. We are all our ancestors' wildest dreams. It honors my heart to see so many of us here celebrating. And then there's another one to each of us individually. No one is you, and that is your power. Remember that.
Lovey D. Brown.
Scripps College, BA in Psychology, minor in Africana Studies.
First off, shout out to my beautiful mother, who is my #1 supporter. Also, thanks to the Africana Studies professors here at the 5 Cs, especially Professor Jones, for helping strengthening my love for Africana Studies. Last but not least, thank you, Christchurch, for making this all possible. Thank you for everything. Future Dr. Brown signing up.
Chimbuchi Chinedokoro.
BA in International Relations, Pomona College.
Hi, everyone. Firstly, I want to thank my family who got me here, who kept sending me from Nigeria, trusting I'll be fine. Thank you to my friends who sit on the stage with me and consistently pulled me up through these 4 years. And finally, thank you to Jesus, because I could not have made these 4 years without Jesus and without God's word. And I would like to share one of them that got me through this last year, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Thank you. Edwina Christine Polanese.
I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I'm also a Haitian, first-generation Haitian American. I just want to say bonjour à mes amis. I'd like to thank God above for His grace and His mercy. I'd like to thank my friends and my family. Your love has carried me through so many storms. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. Y'all look beautiful. And thank you to you guys, the families, for carrying us through these 4 years. Thank you.
Ebenezer Pa Thompson.
Bachelor of Arts in Mathematical Economics and Data Science minor, Pittsburgh College.
I'd like to thank my mom for her support and sacrifices. I'd like to thank my family, both chosen and blood, and I'm grateful for the support system I've had at Pitzer. I'd like to share a Bible verse before I go off. Isaiah 40:29-31. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint.
Allison John.
Claremont McKenna College, Bachelor of Arts in History.
I'd like to thank my friends, my family, and all the staff and faculty I've had over the 4 years for all their support.
Shekina Shark Muchulili.
Bachelor of Arts in Public Policy Analysis, Pomona College.
I love you all so dearly. Like, oh my, I love you. Wow, God bless you. Jetago Shakina Washinga, Mwana wa Washeke. Hi, my name is Shakina Shark Washinga Muchulili, the daughter of Mary Washeke Dongomubia, and I am so honored to be your daughter. Thank you for all your love and all your sacrifice. I would not be here without God, without my mother, my sister, and my doggos at home in Kenya. I love you all. And lastly, I'd like to share a verse that has also just stuck with me throughout these years. Says the Lord, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Thank you, Jesus.
Jonathan Williams.
2024 graduate from Pomona with a BA in Film Studies, and a 2025 graduate from CGU with an MA in Cultural Studies.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Williams and I'm graduating with an MA in Cultural Studies and a concentration in Media Studies from CGU. Last year I wasn't able to be here and I graduated with a BA in Media Studies and a concentration in Film. And so I have 30 more seconds for that. And so I first wanted to shout out my family. I'm such a big tribesman because of my tribe and everything that they have made me and everything that they've put into me and put into this journey. And I want to specifically thank my Aunt Pat and my grandma who aren't able to be here because they've passed away, but they fought with everything they could to be here and for me to be here. And so as a multimedia producer and a sociocultural anthropologist, because of this place, I've been able to tell stories that reflect our beauty, our struggles, and our joy. And so I had the honor of performing performing a poem for the first Black homecoming here 4 years ago, my first year here, and I want to share a snippet with you all. I am pure native at my middle, utterly lucid at the expression, makes a spotted spectacle of my sun-baked heart. Son of sun-baked ambitions with visions of bloodlines drifting from the bank shores of Atlantic tidal waves. Ended up in a land that was not free for me, with a heart that lost its ability to be brave. After waterboarding my identity, I received the palpitations of my dreams, shipping the Black boy down the Nile. The Negro speaks of rivers. I, too, seek to embody Langston, hiding in these poems, passing as a slave, bounded senseless to a nexus of royalty and roads of chains, but I have scrubbed my soul to a failing to remember. Thank you.
Richard Julian Ampa.
BA in Human Biology and Mathematics, Pitzer College.
Hi everyone. I want to thank God first and foremost for all the good things He has done for me throughout my 4 years here at Pitzer College. I want to thank all my professors too. Professor Bonaparte, eu vou você, obrigado por tudo. And I want to thank my parents too and all my friends for all the fun stuff we've done throughout our 4 years. Thank you so much.
Sia Zawadi Were.
Pitzer College, BA in Environmental Science.
Mungu akubariki.
Dante Christian.
Bachelor of Arts in Physics, Pomona College.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming out and celebrating everyone today. My name is Dante. I am graduating in physics and I'm going to a master's in architecture. And throughout my experiences of being in these two disciplines, I have felt a lot of isolation because as you probably know, it's very predominantly white spaces. So I wanted to just share a poem that kind of encapsulates how I felt throughout my experiences. And it's for everyone who has felt that way too. It's called Black Prism. Do not be fooled by my opaque skin, for rays shine onto me and through me with ease. Am I rough to be the touch? And am I rough to the touch at times? Maybe. But this is how I've had to grow. This is how I've had to crystallize. It don't matter if it's natural or artificial. I've had to harden sometimes so you could never break me. Do not fear. In the sun, I may be hot to the touch. After charging, my fractals paint rainbows that rise above the land that has been stained. I and my holy fragments may be from another land, but this land and I are stained. Recounting stories through the light's lips, whose waves pass through like stained glass, telling the tale of what it means to be a black prism. Thank you.
Bernice Abanda.
Scripps College, Bachelor of Arts in Economics.
Hello, everyone. My journey these past 4 years would not have been the same without my support system. I want to thank my family who's here. I want to thank my friends. Your love, your support, your encouragement has really given me strength. And this degree is as much mine as it is all of yours. I'm so grateful and honored to be able to share this moment with you all. Class of 2025, we did it, y'all. Congratulations.
Tina Max Charles Luciano. A BA in Africana Studies and Gender Women's Studies on the Psychology track, Pomona College. Hello. Okay, I wanted to say thank you so much to my moms, Christine and Romy, and my aunt Nicole for flying out here to celebrate with me this weekend. Thank you to my friends who were able to come out today as well. What else was I going to say? Thank you to all of the friends that I've made and the community that I've built over the past 4 years that have made Claremont feel like home. Thank you to Jay Finley, my favorite ever, my advisor. Thank you for dealing with all of my thesis situations. And thank you, and thank you to my grandparents for calling me every week this semester to ask if my theses were done. It is finally done, so thank you.
Fabian Patetskun.
Scripps College, Bachelor of Arts in Organismal Biology, minor in Foreign Languages.
Thank you. I'd like to shout out to my family who unfortunately was not able to be here because I accidentally forgot to tell them about this. You might see them later today. Please keep this between us. I'd also like to thank my friends both on stage and in the crowd for existing in my presence these past 4 years. College would have been a whole lot harder without y'all. So, shukran, yek anyale, thank you very much.
Nora Jabir.
Bachelor of Arts in English and Environmental Analysis, Pomona College.
Hello. Thank you all for being here. I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful for the people who have made my being here possible, namely my parents. I love you. Thank you. My friends, I love you. Thank you. And Professor Usman Traore, thank you so much for everything.
Deja Yansen.
Claremont Graduate University, MA in Applied Social Psychology with Certificate for Inclusive Excellence in College Teaching.
Good afternoon. I just want to say first thank you to OBSA for always providing a safe space and hosting intentional events. Thank you for loudly showing the importance of mentorship and representation and how those two intersect to ensure Black excellence across the 7 Cs and beyond. I go to CGU, so I didn't even know there were 10 Black people in Claremont. But I see 100 graduating with me this weekend, so thank you for opening my eyes to that as well. I also wanted to say thank you to my found family for supporting me at all hours of the night and day, especially after that long night last night, and teaching me not only to celebrate others, but to honor myself as well. Not just by pushing me to scribble something and come say something right now, but in just all spheres of my life. I'm really sorry that 30 seconds is enough to tell you how much I love you. To make up for it, I'll consider inviting you to the cookout, but no guarantees. Thank you.
Who's aka Swen Iweze.
A BA in International Relations, CMC.
Hi everyone. First and foremost, I want to say thank God that I got this degree. And then thank you to my parents for being here, as well as my friends both here and not
Josefa Clements.
Pitzer College, BA in Sociology, and member of Pomona Pitzer's women's soccer team.
Hi everyone. I don't have a speech today, but I wanted to give a big shout out to my big brother. It's his 23rd birthday. Happy birthday, twin! I love you so much. Thanks.
Abimbola Adekoya.
Bachelor of Arts in Economics with a minor in theater, Pomona College.
Before anything, quick fit check. First and foremost, I want to thank God for gathering us here today and getting us all of us this far in college and life safely. I want to thank myself for the man I am today and the man I'm becoming, and always striving for more. I am inimitable. I am an original. I want to thank my parents, my mom and dad, for instilling courage, perseverance, and a success mentality. I want to thank my siblings for constantly sharpening me and encouraging me to improve daily. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend for supporting and growing with me. I'm very grateful and thankful for the entire Black community here. We are small but mighty and very influential. Let's all continue spreading our Black prowess and excellence in the world. And a moment of silence for those who aren't with us anymore. Thank you. Adios, it's been Bola.
Janelle Haley, aka Nelly.
Bachelor of Arts, dual major in Government and Psychology, Claremont McKenna College.
Hey y'all. I am filled with so much joy standing here before y'all. I want to start off by thanking my family for everything. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be who I am standing right here. Shout out to the Haley Bunch. My college experience has truly been a journey, but it was all worth it for this moment. I am eternally grateful for the amazing people I've met and the wonderful connections that I've made. And I just want to say that although this moment is bittersweet, I'm excited for the next chapter of my life. Now I'll leave y'all with a quote from a wise man named Jermaine Cole. Nothing lasts forever, but at least we have these memories.
So that concludes our celebration of Black excellence. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We're so proud of you. On behalf of OBSA, our staff, volunteers, our faculty, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We're gonna take one quick group photo, and then we're gonna let y'all go eat and have a good time. So if you can stand if you're able. I'm gonna have our faculty join us in the center, and our keynote in the center. We're gonna do this real fast. Just come on over, come on over. Yep. No, you stay. They come. There. Give me a microphone. I start thinking.
Hello, hello. Don't forget to join us for not only lunch, which is going to be delicious. Please stop by the Africana Studies table, and if you're a graduate, please stop by for a free copy of Tyreek's book. He'll be autographing. Say hi to us, hang out. We haven't in time, but we're good for the next hour and a half or so, so make yourselves comfortable. Thank you.